I am Santosh Pandey, and I work with Voice Technology. We all have used desktop. We all have used desktop in our life, and I am sure most of us and many of us is still using desktop. So I share the challenges, I share the concerns desktop produce when they are used in business, when they are used in organization, possible solutions, and how Voice can help you to get away from those challenges, to manage those concerns better. But before that, I have a question to ask. And there is a case that actually. And my question is, can you guess how many inclined Voice has sold in India in last 12 months? And the nearest guess will get a bit. Any Voice number, any guess. I know mine does not work after having such a heavy and delicious meal. But anyone want to?
90 lakhs. 90 lakhs.
We wish to sell that. We wish. We are.
Yeah.
100,000. Absolutely. Absolutely. You please select your gift from us after the session. We have sold about 1 lakh units in last 12 months, which is about 200% growth for us year over year. Coming back to the stage, what makes us unique? What's so unique about us? We are number one inclined company in the world. We have a 27% global market share for the inclined. Shipped more than 20 million units so far, which is highest for any inclined company in the world. Out of the top 15 universities in the world, 9 are using Voice. Out of the top 10 international banks across the globe using Voice, 7 using Voice. Many of the top Indian banks use Voice. We have an exceptional growth story, especially in the past couple of years, where most of the other IT companies were going down or going flat. We were growing and growing in a very good speed. Our revenue, profit, market share, exceptionally well cash flow. We at a Voice, we are inventor for a inclined. We invented inclined. We are more than 30-year-old company. There's a kind of history and experience behind us for this domain. We have a largest hardware portfolio. We have a largest software portfolio. Solution for every application, every organization, every environment, and every budget. We have 135 patents, highest in this domain for any company. We are selling secure computing. We are selling green computing from ages now. Others are following us. Award-winning partner ecosystem in place to serve you all. This is our latest market share. Our latest market share, where our global market share is 27%, and our United States market share is 45%. This is our United States market share is 45%. It's tough and it's difficult. If PCs are the base device of your computing infrastructure, it's tough and difficult to address these challenges. Improving data security. Desktop by nature attracts lot of work, lot of efforts to be made to make them and keep them as a secure device. Improving employee productivity and minimizing uptime. Desktop attracts lot of maintenance, management, support. If your objective is to get green, if you want to reduce the power consumption for your computing infrastructure, if you want to reduce the carbon footprint, desktops are the biggest hurdle. Reducing overall IT infrastructure cost, overall computing infrastructure cost, difficult with a desktop as a base device. Most of these challenges are going to remain as a challenge if you are using desktop as a base computing device. PC were designed for the personal computing. Let me share the challenges and concerns they produce when they are used in business and organization. Configuration is first. The moment they are delivered, attracts a lot of configuration, regular configuration efforts to make them usable. Information security. It takes a lot of effort to keep and make them secure, a lot of restrictions for the user. So they cannot do anything wrong. Hard encryption, in case of any theft and all, data will not be deduplicated. Manageability of the multiple business applications. First, to install the application on the desktop, keeping them up to date for all the users with a huge task. software deployment and maintenance. You install software from the desktop. Then you need another software, management software, costly tool to manage those software. Tedious and costly proposition. Same goes with the hardware. You need to deliver the desktop to the user side, configure them, regular maintenance, management. Anything goes wrong, someone needs to visit the site to fix the problem. Desktops are very prone to any kind of bomb and virus attack. Very available for any kind of malware and management. PC cost might be falling down, but the cost associated with it makes it very costly. And if you ask my opinion, if PCs are direct cost free, you are getting PCs free of cost. Then also using them, maintaining them, managing them, supporting them makes it very costly over a period of time. Every IT person across the world, be it any organization, need to deliver the following objectives. They need to deliver low cost, low maintenance computing solutions. They need to ensure safe and secure computing solutions. They need to help the organization for quick installation or implementation and faster updates as it is required. They need to help the organization to reduce the software spending, to reduce the hardware spending, improving data security, improving employee productivity. And nowadays, they also need to help the organization to reduce the energy consumption, power consumption, or reduce the carbon footprint. Most of these objectives will remain the objectives to be achieved if desktops are being used as a base way. So friends, what if you can improve the data security? What if you can improve the data security, improve the employee productivity, maximize the uptime, and also achieve the objective of getting free? All of this without compromising on the end user computing experience, without adding the extra cost. How? How you can do it? What the answer? Answer is cloud client computing. In a cloud client computing architecture, you move every application data to the server at the reliable and high available data center. And when you move every application and data to the server, you don't need to install anything at a desktop. And when you don't need to install anything at a desktop, you don't need a desktop. And when you don't have a desktop, you need not to address or face the challenges of a desktop or face the concerns of the desktop. Let me share a couple of drivers, couple of reasons which are driving cloud client computing. These are the reasons based on the customer feedback. Customers, those who are using these solutions. Customers, those who are evaluating it for their organization. And these drivers are information security and compliance. Data security is a key concern of every organization. You name the business, you name the organization, this is the top priority for everyone. Compliance, many of them customers, when you talk about banking, you talk about BPO, you talk about healthcare, many of them enterprise. They need to comply with many compliance where data should not be there at the user machine. Where data should not survive to the user machine while they are working. HIPAA, what is the kind of a compliance? Improving business continuity and employee productivity. Every organization wants the business application and data to be available for access anytime and every time. And in a cloud-based computing architecture, it's far easier because everything is at the server at the reliable and high available data set. Application, data, profile, virtual machine, everything is available to be accessed all the time. It will reduce the downtime for the user. Improve the uptime, which is directly proportionate to the user productivity. Need to access business application from anywhere, anytime, anywhere. All the user needs to get connected to the server. You are connected, you are on. Reducing desktop cost and improving desktop management is another key reason is driver. The service life of a voice client is 8-9 years. Whereas the best of the desktop can give you 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. 2 times, 3 times, 4 times more service life. Your risk cycle goes down. Thin clients attract very less or no management at all. So managing thin clients on the network is far easier than managing desktop on the network. Migrating to Windows 7. It is far easier for a cloud-based computing architecture to keep a uniform operating system platform for every user. same updated version for every user. Every organization wants their IT team, IT department to be more flexible, to be more agile, so that they can meet any business needs, they can address any business requirements, which is easily possible. Easily possible with cloud-based computing or desktop virtualization or virtual desktop infrastructure. Let me share some of the cost benefits. Some of the cost benefits which the cloud-based computing brings for you. These are the analysis done by IDC. These are the analysis done by Gartner Santosh. You save about 40% or in some cases more than 40% on your hardware and software spending. How? The service life of a thin client is double or triple than the desktop. Your business cycle goes down. Power consumption of a thin client is fraction of what desktop is. Your usage requirement goes down. Your battery can install UPS every year or every other year goes down. You don't need to install anything at a thin client. So you don't need property management software to manage it. Most of the thin clients don't need antivirus to be installed on them. And many more. All these and many more put together save 40% for the over a period of time. Only 9% reduction in IT operation cost. Most of the IT budget of every organization goes towards desktop support. In this architecture, in the cloud-based computing infrastructure or architecture of desktop support all goes down drastically. And it saves all the money which was being spent there. 88% reduction in a user or a worker downtime. Why? Now every application, every profile, data or virtual machine, whatsoever, everything is at the server at a high available data set. Reduce the downtime for the user, which is directly proportional to their productivity. 78% increase in the IT staff efficiency. How? Because now IT team, IT person need not to focus towards desktop support. They need not to concern about desktop maintenance and management. They can focus more towards enhancing the overall IT infrastructure for the organization. Let me share some of the business benefits. Some of the business benefits which the cloud-based computing brings for any organization, simple use. Increase security and privacy. Every application, data, virtual machine or profile, everything has a secure server at the data center. And only an authorized user or legitimate user can log in and can access those application and data. Improve compliance. Because every data, applications are at the server. User get connected to the server, work on them and log out. While working, nothing is moving to the user device. So far easier to meet the compliance requirements. Increase management. Thin clients attract. A wide thin client attracts very less or almost nil management effort, administration effort. It is far easier to manage thousands of the thin clients on the network than managing desktop on the network. Increase reliability. The mean time between failure of a wide device is 1 lakh hours. Whereas a best of the desktop can give you 20,000, 30,000 hours. That's the kind of reliability one brings to cloud-based computing architecture, that cloud computing infrastructure. Rapid deployment. In this architecture, every virtual machine needs to be made at the server. All profiles need to be created at the server. Any modification, any changes for the user need to be made at the server. User can be added faster. Any modification, any changes can be made available to all of them faster. Improve disaster recovery. We have seen what had happened in Mumbai in year 2005. We have seen what had happened in Japan recently. Very sad, very unfortunate. It is far easier to duplicate a server to a disaster location rather than duplicating hundreds and thousands of individual users. Anything goes on to the end user device, you don't do any application, you don't do any data. All you need to do, put up another device, user are up and running again. Big reduction in power, cooling and noise. Thin time consumes fraction of a power what desktop consumes. There is no moving part in a thin client. They make absolute no noise while in operation. Cooling. Let's assume there are 400 desktop running in this room. The cooling requirement will be very high because desktop consumes a lot of power and they generate good amount of energy. If there are 200 thin clients running in this room, the cooling requirements will go down drastically and it saves a lot of money. User can access their